how can we increase the chances of getting an email from a chemist warehouse? Like, what are the tips and tricks? You already mentioned that design a CV and design a cover letter. So I'm actually following you at the same pattern. I have made my CV and cover letter, but how can we further improve our chances to get an email from their side? Then we will discuss what will be the questions we will be expecting in interviews. So can you please my query, how can we increase our chances of getting an email from them?
Okay, I have already discussed these things in the previous webinar if you have attended, but let me explain again how you will increase the chances. So the first thing is that you can mention in your cover letter that I'm a pharmacist from Pakistan, suppose. You are willing to work in a regional area for minimum 3 to 4 years, okay? And you will pay all the expenses of your visa, ticket, and everything, okay? And you can also mention in your cover letter that I have strong communication skills, okay? I am very much confident on my educational background, okay, combined with my practical skills, okay? So you can also mention your major subjects in your CV, like clinical pharmacy, pharmacology, community pharmacy, okay, dispensing community pharmacy subject, and the other subjects. And you can also mention some references if you have any friend in Australia, so it will increase the chances of getting an email. And if you will do some courses from the Australian College of Pharmacy, or there are some other colleges in Australia, the short courses, and you will mention those courses in your CV, so definitely it will increase the chances of getting an email. And if you have APRA registration, so this will improve the chances, okay? And if you have good score in PTE, so definitely. But the most important one is that if you have APRA registration, so it will improve the chances. So please apply to the APRA registration, because APRA registration is must. It is the mandatory requirement to start an internship, as well as it is the mandatory requirement for the 407 visa. If you will have no APRA registration, then the lab will not lodge your visa application, okay? So these are some of the tips and tricks, and you can explain all your roles and responsibilities in the organization you have already worked. You do not mention in your CV, you can only mention your retail and community pharmacy experience, okay? That what are your roles and responsibilities in that organization, like dispensing the medicines, counseling the patient, checking the expiry, maintaining the record of narcotic medicines, maintaining the temperature of pharmacy as well as refrigerator. There are many other roles and responsibilities, so you can mention in your CV, okay? So these are some of the tips and tricks. Any other questions?
So if, for example, I'm not having the APRA registration right at this moment, and soon I'm going to apply for it, as many of my friends are also doing APRA registration in the upcoming week, inshallah. So it means still I'm eligible to apply for chemist warehouse, and is there any possibility I'll get an email even if I'm not having APRA registration right at this moment?
Yes, one of my students got email, okay?
So do we have to mention this in cover letter that at this right at this moment I'm not having APRA registration, but soon I'm going to apply for it?
Yes, my APRA registration is in process.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much.
Cover letter means the summary of your profile. You can summarize yourself,
yes.
okay? This is cover letter. So you can mention, but it is not mandatory that if you will have APRA registration, then you will get email. No, it is not mandatory.